For weeks now, journalists in the British Virgin Islands have been asking Premier Dr. Natalio Wheatley to put a figure on how much the government has spent to date on implementing the public sector reforms recommended by the Commission of Inquiry. On August 17th, reporting from local press outlet BVI News was that the Premier would have had those figures before going to the House of Assembly to pass a supplementary appropriation bill. That revised budget has since been passed, and last week, the news director of ZBVI Radio, Zan Lewis, tried again to pin the Premier down on numbers.
How much money has been allocated to the reforms, the recommendations of the COI?
You know, I have to apologize to you. That's a question that was asked before in terms of the amount of money. I'm still trying to get that information from the Ministry of Finance. It's actually an ongoing moving figure.
The Premier went on to describe vacancies within the public service that were being filled, some of which have duties relating to COI work. Once again, the journalist tried to get something definitive out of Dr. Wheatley.
Where are you at this point?
We're basically filling posts, and some persons working in those posts are doing COI work. People who are already employed in government are doing COI work. We have a few persons who we've engaged, like some lawyers, etc., and some other persons who will be doing some reviews for us. So, you know what, I will get that information to the meeting.
Upon further questioning, Premier Wheatley was able to disclose the amount that would go towards subsidizing electricity bills through the end of the year, $3 million. He also recalled the amount of the capital injection into the NHI, $10 million. But when Lewis circled back to try to extract a figure to date for Commission of Inquiry expenses...
What's the other area you mentioned?
No, I just mentioned NHI electricity, but I want, in relation to that, just allow me to move, please. As regards the Commission of Inquiry, you talk about the figures, will be a difference in figures as the time go on. Where are you at now? As regards the amount of recommendations, where are you at now in terms of the amount of money already spent that area?
If I'm honest with you, I'm really disappointed that information isn't available to me right now. Right after this press conference, I'm going to make sure I call the financial secretary and get a figure for you. Yeah.
Thank you very much, sir.
On Thursday, September 29th, BVI News reported that the local press corps for another week running still had not received the promised figures. With another press briefing looming, will the British Virgin Islands public be updated on the running costs of the massive government reform project thus far? Time will tell.